My name is Diane. I'm an artist. I did a piece of artwork called The Shot Heard Round the World. The New York Giants versus the Brooklyn Dodgers in a 1951 game at the Polo Grounds in New York. Hey, batter, 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 batter. Bobby Thompson hits a home run in the bottom of the ninth, and the Giants win the pennant. I got this idea from a guy named Woody Witteman. He owned batting cages. I tried to sell him a piece of artwork of his batting cages, and instead he brought me back a stack of books and said, "I have found you a moment in history to make." So I said it would take about 7 months to make, and the picture ended up taking me 8.5 years. It just kept growing. It grew right off my desk. I'd lose things in the picture all the time. I made somebody that looks a little bit like Waldo. Still can't find that person. Over the years, people would find themselves in the crowd, and I'd write their names on the people that kind of look like them. Had a field trip come to the house, wrote all the kids' names on people in the crowds, and then cleaned up their chocolate cake. Once when I was in New York at Gargiulo's, all the waiters wanted to be the players. I said, you could be anybody else but the baseball players. They said, well, okay, we want to be the hot dog vendors. So I wrote their names on the hot dog vendors. I got my earliest training in the arts from my mom. She used to work with me with a lot of Play-Doh. My dad influenced me with his great love of sports. He was a huge fan of the New York Giants, and his dad was a fan of just baseball in general. I'd spend a little time in New York with my grandparents. My grandfather really loved the Yankees and the Mets. He wore a Mets cap, drove a taxi cab. He also influenced me in the arts. He would bring me sticks and shells, paper and glue, and tell me, make anything you want to, and I would. I once caught a lovebird off the backstop of a baseball fence.